Hello, friend. I decided today to go to the laundromat. Even though I am blessed and very grateful to have a washing machine and a dryer at home, from time to time I will go to the laundromat. There's one not too far from where I live. And mostly I just need to get out of the house. I need fresh air. I need to be in a different environment. And one of the things I do appreciate about my day job is I have a laptop. So I just took my laptop with me in case I did need to do some work while I was out and about. And it was so nice just to get out of the house. And the laundromat I'm at is pretty big. And so, there's always plenty of machines. But I also went around 4 o'clock on a Wednesday. So, it's not really prime time. I don't know about other people, but there is something fascinating about watching other people do their own laundry. The other reason why I like the laundromat too is because I can use, 2 or 3 dryers at the same time. So it cuts laundry time in half. So that's the other reason why I'll go to the laundromat sometimes. What would end up taking 3 hours at home takes an hour at the laundromat. But also I like just, watching people do their laundry. Maybe I don't get out enough that I find that fascinating. Who sorts by colors, who doesn't, who uses fabric softener, who doesn't. I do not use fabric softener. I'm a little freaked out by the chemicals in fabric softener. That's me. But I also have a sun sign in Aquarius, so I have all kinds of weird quirks and things, and that's one of them. And also I just like being in a space where it's okay just to people watch. Because the laundromat, it's not a big deal, that you're just watching people do their thing because everybody's doing laundry. There's nothing else to do but watch other people or be on your phone. And I was doing some stuff on my phone, but mostly I was just listening to things while I was just checking out what was going on. And there's always this weird phenomenon too at the laundromat, just at the gym. I can go to the gym, pick a locker where there's nobody next to me. And then after I've done my workout or whatever, I go back to the gym and then suddenly everybody's right where my locker is. And the same thing happens with the dryers at the laundromat. When I put my clothes in the dryer, there was nobody using any of the dryers next to mine. And then when I go to check my stuff, all of a sudden there's a crowd, there's everybody there. And miraculously, everybody seems to need to get their laundry out of the dryer at the same time. Even though when I started, there was nobody who had laundry in their dryers. I don't know. Why does that happen? It's a weird thing. It's the laundromat wormhole. So if there are any physicists listening who can explain this phenomena to me, I would really appreciate it. But other than that, it was just nice just to see a couple of the families at the laundromat. It's a little girl with her dad and her mom. And then a couple of women, they were together or at least femme presenting. They noticed that I was using wool dryer balls and I'd added a little something to mine. And she was like, "Oh, what's that?" And I was like, "Oh, just a few drops of essential oil, tea tree essential oil." And it was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I was like, "Yeah, it helps the laundry smell nice and fresh." And plus I always order, this pack of essential oils. It comes 6 of them. And I never know what to do with the tea tree oil. I was explaining to her. So that's the other reason why I ended up using the tea tree essential oil for my dryer balls. And I love those wool dryer balls because it cuts the drying time in half as well. But yeah, I was telling her, I like the tea tree essential oil because it helps the clothes smell fresh. And, it's also antimicrobial, antibacterial. So, that's always a good thing, right? And she was like, "Oh, I'm so happy I ran into you at the laundromat. This is good stuff to know." So it was just nice to have a fun, pleasant interaction with a stranger at the laundromat. And plus I got to go next door. The other reason why I like the laundromat, not going to lie, there's a place next door that sells these delicious cinnamon rolls. And so I was just in the mood for one of those. So I went ahead and treated myself to that. But mostly it was just nice to be out and about in the fresh air while I was on my way to and fro. And sometimes it's just nice to be in a different environment just to change things up. So I encourage you to do that today or sometime this week if you have the opportunity, and let me know how it goes. Let me know what you did differently or in a different environment and how it worked out for you. And with that, so much love to you. And always remember to honor the light within you.